Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, we continue following the turbulent yet deeply moving journey of Diep and CEO James. Their love story is etched into the heart, shaped by dark conspiracies, unwavering loyalty, and the power of love to overcome all obstacles. After days of relentless threats from John's ruthless vengeance, James is forced to make a heartbreaking yet necessary decision to ensure the absolute safety of his small family. In a desperate move, James secretly enlists the help of his own mother, who once disapproved of Diep, to take their young son abroad. The pain of separation tears at James' heart, but he knows this is the only way to keep his son far from the deadly trap John is weaving. For Diep, James chooses a different path. Rather than sending her far away, he entrusts her to what he believes is the safest place, his uncle's home. His uncle, a man known for his connections to a powerful underworld figure, offers what James hopes will be a safe refuge. But James has underestimated his enemy. John is no longer acting alone. This time, he has joined forces with Tra's father, a shadowy figure with vast influence and no shortage of cunning. Backed by this alliance, John unleashes a series of vicious blows, attacking James's market presence, sabotaging his supply chains, and causing severe damage to the company's reputation. With the company in crisis and shareholders wavering, John's plan takes a devastating turn when his loyal men finally uncover Diep's whereabouts. John, however, isn't just aiming to defeat James in business. This time, his plan is darker and more personal. He wants to destroy James's life by targeting the woman he loves most. The trap is set, and a silent abduction orchestrated by underground powers is underway. These forces are so far-reaching that even the law struggles to touch them. As James continues fighting in the corporate battlefield, he must also sense the impending danger threatening Diep. Will love be strong enough to conquer all? Can a CEO, once the symbol of strength and brilliance, defeat such wicked schemes with a heart ablaze with love? Stay with us as we discover how James faces John, what happens to Diep as she falls into danger, and whether their small family can survive the storm that threatens to tear them apart. Meanwhile, in a peaceful countryside setting, Diep carries a bamboo yoke filled with freshly picked melons toward the market. Her face glows with tranquility, unaware that a dangerous gaze is quietly following her every step. Hidden in the shadows of the market, one of John's most trusted men recognizes her immediately. He reports back to John, who, with a wicked smile, plans her abduction. But when John learns that Diep is staying with the parents of a notorious underworld boss, his plans begin to unravel. The couple, known for their fearsome ties to the criminal world, treat Diep like their own daughter, offering her love and protection. Realizing that any attempt to take Diep now would anger a powerful figure, John reluctantly retreats, though his hatred continues to simmer. While the world outside rages with turmoil, Diep lives a simple yet heartwarming life under the roof of the elderly couple. Despite their criminal connections, the couple is kind-hearted and wise, showering Diep with affection. She becomes more than just a guest in their home, she becomes the daughter they never had. Every morning, she rises early to cook and tidy the house, making sure the couple never has to lift a finger. Diep also tends to their neglected fruit garden, which she patiently nurtures until it blooms with life. She even sells the produce at the market, donating the earnings to her hosts as a token of gratitude. One day, after returning from the market, Diep comes across a woman collapsed on the road. Without hesitation, she rushes to help, only to discover that it is her former mother-in-law, the same woman who once scorned her. The shock of the reunion is overwhelming, but Diep shows no resentment. She helps the woman, who has wandered far from home and collapsed from exhaustion. Despite the past pain, Diep calls the woman mother, a simple act of kindness that brings tears to the woman's eyes. As the woman prepares to leave, she whispers through her tears, "I was wrong. A daughter-in-law like you should have been loved, not broken." This heartfelt exchange marks a moment of healing for both Diep and her former mother-in-law. Meanwhile, James, burdened by the ongoing attacks on his company and haunted by thoughts of Diep, realizes that he cannot face this battle alone. In a desperate move, he contacts Tong, a former close friend who still harbors feelings for Diep. Tong, having distanced himself from their shared past, agrees to help, but not for James. His loyalty lies with Diep, and he vows to protect her at all costs. A new alliance is forged between James and Tong, built not on friendship, but on mutual respect and a shared mission to defeat John and protect Diep. Together, they plan to infiltrate John's empire, using Tong as an undercover agent to dismantle it from within. As the plan begins to take shape, James's thoughts are consumed by Diep. He drives for hours to reach her in the countryside, and when he finally arrives, he finds her working in the garden, cutting grass for the buffalo. Their reunion is sweet and joyous, filled with laughter and love. For a moment, all the pain and burdens of the past fade away, leaving only peace and happiness. But the peace is short-lived. As they share a quiet moment together, Diep's former mother-in-law arrives with their young son. The reunion is emotional, and the family is finally reunited, their past misunderstandings and pain healed by love. The cheerful laughter of their son echoes through the air, blending with the joyful gazes of his parents. For the first time in a long while, James and Diep's family feels complete. However, elsewhere, John, still consumed by hatred and anger, watches from the shadows. He is waiting for the right moment to strike again, and this time, his plan will be even more devastating than before. Will James and Diep's newfound happiness survive the storm that John is preparing to unleash? Stay tuned for the next episode to find out how the battle for their love and survival unfolds.